The P0161 diagnostic trouble code indicates a malfunction in the heater circuit of the Bank 2 Sensor 2 heated oxygen sensor. This sensor is located downstream of the catalytic converter and monitors exhaust oxygen levels to optimize the air-fuel ratio. The heater circuit ensures the sensor reaches its operating temperature of 600 to 800 degrees Fahrenheit quickly for accurate readings. A faulty heater circuit can lead to increased vehicle emissions and reduced fuel economy. Bank 2 refers to the engine bank opposite cylinder 1. In V-type engines like V6 or V8, cylinders are arranged in two banks. Bank 1 typically contains cylinder 1, while Bank 2 is the opposite bank. Sensor 2 is the oxygen sensor positioned downstream of the catalytic converter on Bank 2. This location allows it to monitor exhaust gases after they've passed through the converter, providing feedback for optimal air-fuel mixture and emissions performance. To locate Bank 2 Sensor 2, look for the oxygen sensor mounted in the exhaust system downstream of the catalytic converter on the engine bank opposite cylinder 1. The exact position depends on your vehicle's configuration. Identifying the correct sensor is crucial. Incorrect identification can lead to unnecessary replacements and wasted time. Consult your vehicle's repair manual or an online database for the exact location specific to your make and model. The P0161 code often triggers an illuminated check engine light on your dashboard, alerting you to a potential issue with the oxygen sensor heater circuit. Poor fuel economy is another common symptom, as the malfunctioning sensor affects the engine's ability to optimize the air-fuel mixture. You might notice your vehicle requiring more frequent refueling. Rough idling or engine shaking can occur, particularly at low speeds or when the vehicle is stopped. This happens because the sensor's heater circuit failure affects idle stability. Your vehicle may fail emissions testing, as the malfunctioning oxygen sensor heater prevents proper monitoring of exhaust gases. This can lead to higher emissions of pollutants. In some cases, you might not notice any obvious drivability issues with your vehicle. However, the underlying problem with the oxygen sensor heater circuit can still negatively impact overall performance and emissions control. The P0161 code is triggered by several common causes. The most frequent is a faulty oxygen sensor itself. Second, corroded or damaged wiring harnesses can interrupt the heater circuit's electrical flow. Third, blown fuses in the circuit can cut power to the heater, as these fuses are often shared with other sensors. Fourth, less commonly, problems with the powertrain control module can cause the code due to software glitches or hardware faults. Fifth, exhaust leaks near the sensor can affect its performance and trigger the code. Finally, sensor contamination from substances like antifreeze or silicone, as well as water ingress from off-road use, can cause failures. Start diagnosing the P0161 code with a visual inspection of the heated oxygen sensor, wiring harness, and connectors for Bank 2 Sensor 2. Look closely for signs of physical damage, corrosion, or loose connections that could cause the heater circuit malfunction. Next, use an OBD2 scanner to confirm the P0161 diagnostic trouble code. Connect the scanner to the vehicle's diagnostic port. While scanning, check for related oxygen sensor codes, such as P0135 or P01V5, that might indicate broader issues. After confirming the code, clear it from the vehicle's memory using the scanner. Then test drive the vehicle to see if P0161 returns, which would confirm a persistent issue. Use a multimeter to test the heater circuit's resistance. Connect the multimeter probes to the sensor's heater terminals. A typical resistance value should be between 2 and 10 ohms. Watch the reading on the multimeter display. Next, check for voltage at the sensor connector with the ignition on. The multimeter should read around 12 volts. Finally, verify continuity between the sensor and the PCM. This ensures the circuit is complete. A lack of voltage, infinite resistance, or a break in continuity indicates a problem with the heater circuit. When repairing the P0161 code, start by replacing a faulty sensor with a quality brand like Bosch or NGK. Next, inspect and repair any damaged wiring or connectors. Check for blown fuses and replace them as needed. In rare cases, update the PCM software or replace the module. For Ford F-150 models, cleaning and resealing sensor connectors can resolve water ingress issues. Regular vehicle maintenance, including inspections of wiring and connectors, can help prevent P0161 codes. Trends indicate that wideband lambda sensors and integrated sensor systems may reduce heater-related failures in newer vehicles. AI-driven diagnostics are also emerging to predict sensor degradation. However, P0161 remains relevant for older vehicles, with DIY repairs being successful in many cases.